Season 3 is here for the Martin Sports Car Club iRacing League. And at this time, I'd like to introduce my co-host back for another season. Thank goodness, Lexi Plumley.
Hi, hi, I'm Lexi. And it seems we have some new people here.
We have a lot more people, so very exciting. Picked up a lot of new drivers in the off season, which was 1 week. And we'll get to them as soon as we get into the race. So talking about the race, here we are at Hockenheim. We are in Germany using the Grand Prix layout, and the track length is a little under 3 miles. And Lexi, how would you like to go over the weather?
It's 78 degrees, 55% humidity, partly cloudy, and 4 miles per hour.
Yep, so this season we have ditched the perfect racing conditions of 70 degrees with the track that is rubbered in 50% for a lot more grip. And we're going to be dealing with a lot of heat, a lot of sliding, and a lot of issues coming with a lot of temps. So you can see the temperature track is already 90 degrees. So with that, how about we get going into how everybody started. So here we are with some of the new players already. So our pole sitter for this week, this initial race for Season 3 is, and if I get anybody's names wrong, please let me know in Discord on how to pronounce it. But I think this one is Olivier Ballinger, and he captures the time of pole with a 137.6, followed by ZPM's Andrew Gatorick, just 0.4 seconds back. Third place is Matthew Montalvo. Fourth is Jesse Olson. Fifth is Vincent Cernuto. Sixth is Bradley Alvis. Seventh, Justin Hall. Eighth, Ryan Flannery. Ninth, Bjorn, probably one of his best grid positions, I think, for a long time. So he said he practiced a lot. So congratulations to him in 9th. Matt Carroll in 10th. Daniel in 11th, who has a new nickname, which Lexi will explain later. Skylar is in 12th. And got to find the buttons here. There we go. Kevin Medina with a great time. 1.8 seconds back from the leader in 13th. Bob in 14th. Couple MSCC guys there. Leland in 15th. Glad to have him back. Nicholas Vincent racing for Tennessee Region SCCA team is 16th. Chris Wells is 17th. Eric Lightsey is 18th. Robert Elder 19th. 20th is Zane Plumley. 21st, Craig Klein. Couple TN SCCA teammates there. 22nd is Steve Graham. Glad to have him back. 23rd is Banana Man. 24th is Matt Jackson. And rounded at the end of it is Michael Day in 25th spot. Justin Barrera in 26th, who did not record a time, neither did Michael. Tom Jessen in 27th, and Ben Warren for Friend Motorsport in 28th. So a lot of guys not able to get some times in. This is a very difficult track, as you guys see, so it's easy to get a 1X, so that means when you go off track. And because of that, your time does not count towards your qualifying. So that's why some of those guys may or may not have qualified on purpose like that. So, Lexi, what do you think of this track from the blimp view?
I like it. It looks very, very, very long.
Very long? It does have a very, very long straight. And I forgot to preset the corner names, but at one point when you're talking, remind me to get the corner names so we can try to do a ride-along with somebody. What's that? I don't know what the names are. I need a piece of paper.
No, not the names.
All right, so as we're waiting for the cars to grid, you can see them way down there in the back. And hopefully a lot of guys have updated their SDK going on. So I don't see the cars moving yet, but they're almost there. And it looks like they are now moving. So we will move into a different camera view. You don't see them?
No, I thought oh, there they are. They weren't moving.
Well, they will be moving. There we go. Oh, somebody there. Yes. I think that was Skylar. And what happened to him was his VR went out right as the start had gone out. So let's grab somebody and see if we can catch some of everything going on. So look at that amazing large field. We have 28 drivers out there today. You can see Skylar trying to make his way up, so I guess he got his VR fixed. This is a ton of cars we're going to have, especially for the first corner And as Olivier goes ahead and brings them to the front of the line, there we go with the green flag. Oh, Bob Butcher falls back just a little bit, and everyone is off. This is going to be melee. What do you think of all those cars, Lexi?
I like it.
Yep, oh, somebody off track just off to the side there. So here we are moving into the mid-pack area. So Olivier is out to a great lead. Oh, it looks like somebody is out already. I can't even get their name. They're moving back so fast. Looks like, crash. Leland and Bob got into it there. And I also believe that Andrew. Yep, there. I can't even get his name. There he is. Andrew's coming back on the course. So no harm, no foul. Hope those cars not damaged as he goes around. And still we have about 15 cars all in a major area. So coming into the hairpin. And hopefully we won't see any wrecks here because cold tires, hot track do not make a good combination for everybody. What's up, Lex?
And someone please hit a cone.
So, someone please hit a cone for so you can call out 2 seconds.
Yeah, and I'm thinking of when you are ready, I'm going to tell the newbies, and I'm going to explain everything. About
Okay.
3 things.
Okay. Well, do you want to explain anything right now?
Well, when you're ready.
Okay. All right. So you can see everyone is still pretty close. Obviously, I know there was a couple incidents off track here and there, and it's hard to catch on a replay because you don't have something on the side telling me everything that's going on. And Jesse Olsen had a little bit of issue coming out of turn number 2. Oh, he updated it. He's working on his keyboard and his half racing suit and his helmet. That's awesome. I wonder if he races like that. He puts his helmet on, he gets in the simulator. What do you think? Yep.
Wait, that's good.
Yep. Oh, yeah. A couple of Suddy guys taking the long way, playing in the dirt there as Matthew Montalvo is putting in the fastest time of 1:40.4. But that just says the tires are warming up. So again, the Suddy guys close to each other. Looks like Bradley and Skyler up there as they're getting ready to go 3 wide through there. And Jesse Olsen takes the time back as everyone's putting in some green times through there. So checking in with the front group going through. There's Matthew. That's a great picture, Matthew. Thanks for putting that up. So here are the leaders now with a little bit of break back from Justin Hall towards the guys in back, which is Jesse Olsen. So hopefully that they keep the racing up front. But I think the pack is going to actually come up and check them as Jesse Olsen tries to do an over-under on Skyler and gets past him as they come right into the Mercedes Stadium section. Whew, that was a lot of talking. What do you think?
Yeah, so I'm going to explain something. You play with not Bobby Recchi.
Okay, go right ahead. I love this shot, by the way. That's a great shot.
Okay, anyway, for the newbies, everyone else knows this, I guess. So, lots of people put pictures on the cars, like decorate their cars. For the Lexi car dress up award. My name's Lexi. And because they just get their car, the picture on their car, and it goes on the Facebook page with the trophy, a picture of the trophy, and me smiling. And so, 2 seconds, I mean, if you hit a cone, that means 2 seconds for something. Oh, look at the dog.
Oh, I got his dog. Yeah, so for those who have not autocrossed with us, with the Martin Sports Car Club, or with Tennessee Regional or anybody else, yes, when you autocross, which is a bunch of fluorescent orange cones in a parking lot, and they make a course, when you hit one of the cones, they actually add 2 seconds to your time. So that doesn't count for road racing, what we're doing here, but it's just one of those funny tie-ins that we like to make fun of as we're riding along with Justin Hall coming into the hairpin. Wow, gets right on that bumper on there. Another great shot. I love how this camera sets up and shows you just how close these guys are actually racing each other. What's up?
Okay, and the last thing I need to explain to the newbies is why,
Yeah, oh, Robert, oh, they go a little bit side by side. And Robert needs pushed back just a little bit. Oh, and he hits the wall. Oh, bummer, and he spins out. Or was that Jesse?
where's Kroger?
No, that was Jesse. Oh, Jesse got pushed off, just a tiny bit. And unfortunately sent him in through the gravel and hit the wall in the stadium section there before the last set. So, who was that way off? That's Justin Hall taking the beach trip for a vacation before he gets back on track. and a couple more guys off again. Looks like Bob Lucher and who else might have that have been? Maybe Leland Giddens. Yep. Oh, they get together for a second time in this race. Oh, that is tough. Looks like he's having an issue. He may have to actually take a tow.
Okay, last thing I need to explain to you. The newbies is that why Daniel's last name is Kroger. So, Dad was talking about these funny things. Everyone was posting funny pictures about animals. And then I was there too. And then I just had to do something, which I totally forgot. And then I was calling Daniel Zero.
Yeah, you got it. Good job.
Daniel Zero. And I was calling him Kroger. So now he changed his last name to Kroger.
So just to, let's see, where is he at? He's way up there. There it is. So, oh, look, he's got a new sloth picture. That sloth has his race face on.
I didn't know they had teeth.
Yeah, of course. How do they eat all those eucalyptus leaves?
What? How are they white? Shouldn't they be brown?
No, teeth are white.
No, because animals don't brush their teeth.
Yeah, they're still white when they come out. Not the teeth when they are born. They're born with white teeth. Okay, how about we get back to the action?
He looks like he's going to like.
Yep. Oh, did you see the brake rotors? So inside the wheels are the brakes, and they were actually glowing so much. There you go. See it? Isn't that kind of cool?
That's cool. How did
Yeah.
they do
Whoa!
that?
Somebody slid out. Matt Carroll. Matt Carroll loses the back end of the Porsche 911 GT3R, which I'd like to talk about that for a second. You'll see a lot of those. So iRacing in between season 2 and season 3, which we like to mimic with our season as well, added an 8th car to be able to race with everyone else. And so now we have 8 different cars. As you can see over on the leaderboard, off to the person's right-hand name, you can see what kind of car that they're driving. And so we have all 8 cars available to iRacing in our league now, which is nice. And they just added the GT3R Porsche into the mix as one of the GT3 cars. So it's pretty neat that we have some new kit out there. What do you think about the Porsche? What do you think about the Porsche?
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
You do like it?
I do. Is that
Friend Motorsport. Yep, that's one of the new guys that just came in. So I'd like to talk about that for a second here. So obviously a lot of the names that we came up with that you see in the leaderboard right now. So the leaderboard is full, believe it or not. And a lot of the guys were friends of other drivers that were already in the league, and we reached out to say, hey, you know what, we want to grow the league and get some more competition in here. And unfortunately, some people are probably like, wait a minute, I'm still not having won a race yet. I don't want to get more people in here. But we actually enjoy the competition. It was great. So this is the first time that we have about 8 new guys with us, and couldn't be happier because I think it really helped out with the competition and has a lot more racing all through the end. So speaking of, let's look at Kevin Medina. Still hasn't figured out trading paints. Hey, there's his picture. So now we know what Kevin looks like. Still hasn't figured out trading paints yet, but it doesn't matter what his car is painted like. He is having a great day today, probably one of his best races, I think, so far, as he is in 12th place. And unfortunately, with Jesse being out, that puts Kevin in the front of the MSCC team for him. So, man, congratulations to Kevin on that one. He's doing a good job. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yep. And let's see, we have another Porsche, Mr. Matt Carroll. There he is. That's a handsome picture. He's just got a haircut. Wish I could say that.
How do you know he doesn't hear him?
Doesn't it look like he just got a cut? Does it look like my hair?
I don't know.
All right, and there is Craig Klein back again for the Tennessee region, and he has a new livery for the Tennessee team this year. So each one of the cars will look close to that. And of course, there are some of us that are still rolling in last season's Tennessee region thing. So Craig actually is responsible for those liveries on those cars. So thank you, Craig, for taking the time to do that. And also, let's not forget the Shut Up and Drive It guys, because they have new livery, and also they're all running a new car this year. Instead of the BMW, they are running the Mercedes-AMG GT3, and there it is there. So they do have some new liveries, working that chrome spec map on the cars themselves, so they look great as well and look very uniform.
Okay. Two things. One, newbies, this doesn't make sense for you, and Vincent.
Yeah, Vincent. Yeah.
Vincent just scored a new high score thingy.
He got the fastest lap of the race.
Yep. So anyway, Pac-Man season's over, and also I played Pac-Man. And another thing, which I have my own car, and I really want to decorate it.
You do want to decorate it? We can
Yeah.
work on that.
So then maybe you can drive it.
Yep, that's true.
So then you could show my picture because I can't drive in the race yet.
Yep.
Pit lane.
Oh, who's
Zane Plumley.
Zane Plumley's in pit lane. Took on some early damage and is taking an early pit, get out of traffic, and get his steering fixed after having a small altercation in the Mercedes arena. Ooh, Matt Jackson also in the pit lane as well, so maybe he had some issues. So Team Tennessee having some trouble here trying to get going in the first race of the season.
Have you the newbies? Another thing about shake and bake.
When you want to explain the Shake and Bake Award?
Yep.
Okay.
So we give a shake and bake award to someone who's moved up the most places, and right now we have 12 and 10, and we don't really give them to the lower people. We just
Yep. So those who moved the most places. So who do you think's moved the most places right now?
well, I think they're doing Tom Jessen.
Yep.
He's got 12.
Yeah. Oh, we need to probably make an award, or not an award, but just something we could say for people who lost the most places. Or you think that would be me?
Because you're shouting them out, right? You're shouting out that they're, going down the place.
Yeah, sometimes they have a bad day. So here's Justin Hall getting by his teammate, Bjorn. Nope, actually, that was going through Bjorn. So he is moving through and now setting his sights down to chase Ryan, who is 4 seconds ahead. So we'll keep an eye on that time to see if it's going to come down and how they do. Oh, so we have a whole slew of people moving into pit lane right now. So Skylar, Matt, and Eric, and Michael Day all into pit lane. So do we have a pit lane camera? Let's check out what's going on there.
Also now
There
we
they
have
are.
16 John
Jessen. Yep. Man, yeah, he is moving up. Yeah, a lot of people are pitting and a lot going through. So now they're all exiting and getting back out onto the track.
Is that oil? Or is that a box?
No, it's oil. Yeah. No, the French fries is at Le Mans. So there's Matt Jackson. If you didn't recognize him because he's not in his Audi R8 for this week, decided to give the BMW a spin for this week. And so talking about that, so some of the rules and regulations that we have and changes for season 3 is we've gone from a 12-week season to a 20-week season. So it's going to be a lot longer for everybody. And it'll be 20 races with, after the 10th race, a 2-week break, kind of like what Formula One does and a lot of the other racing organizations. And we'll get back to another 10.
Lap,
Olivier?
Olivier?
A 138.8. So he is out front and leading the race. So one of the other changes that we have for this year is everyone can only use 2 different GT3 cars throughout the season. So they can pick one, and then obviously sometimes there's some tracks that just don't suit other cars well. They can use their other car, but no more than 2 cars. So that's pretty interesting. So we're trying to make things a little bit tighter with the racing, as you're going to see. I mean, here we are almost coming up to halfway, and we still have 3 cars all covered within a half a second of each other.
I don't think I've seen any new car paintings today.
No, there's a couple of them.
Right?
Yeah. Well, the new Tennessee
yeah.
one, that's one of them.
I think that's fire.
I think there's flowers on Tom's car.
Oh yeah. I chose him for one of them. Oh, 17. Tom Jessen.
Yeah, he is moving up like crazy. There's Banana Man. He's in a Porsche 911, and he's got his car ripened up with the yellow livery.
He will never turn brown. He's been living long enough.
Yeah, there he is. He put a little.
Long tires.
Yep.
How did I do that?
It's just from the heat of the brakes.
Well, let's see here. We have the lights are on, and there's there's no sunset. But you can see the hills from this view.
Yep, that's true. Oh, Oliveira puts in another 138 flat, takes 0.8 seconds off as we see a returning ZPM driver, Leland Giddens, who usually ends up fast, but unfortunately had some issues with one of the MSCC guys there twice, unfortunately. So it looks like he's getting back to speed and see what kind of points he can get for his team.
I think Olivier is the best driver we've seen yet.
Yeah, he is. He is fast. Absolutely. Unfortunately, for Jesse, had a couple altercations that took him out of the race. We like to see him out front, being a winner. And Michael Cochran from Tennessee Region was not able to make the race, who was also a 4-time winner season last week. So interested to see those guys get back and get on full form and see who's going to be up front, because now we have a handful of guys who are potentially race winners, and a lot of guys that are just right there too that could be knocking on the door for a race win if something were to happen, with other drivers.
Okay, 18 Tom Jessen, and also halfway.
Halfway, man, this race is going fast. What do you think?
And also something else. What was I gonna say? I have no idea. How about I talk and you can play with Bobby Ricky?
Yep, so here is Vincent and Zane swapping positions back and forth, but not for place, because Vincent went into the pits and he was actually coming to the pits from second place. So Zane just let him go through there because he knows he's a much faster driver, don't want to hold up his race.
Okay, I remembered. I can't go down the leaderboard, right?
You can go down the leaderboard, absolutely.
Wait, you already did it at the beginning of the race.
No, that was just where they started, but it's all different now.
Okay.
So our leader goes into the pits. That's a perfect time.
He's staring at me. Okay, we have Bradley.
Bradley's leading. That's awesome.
That's a change.
Yep.
Then Daniel, Justin, Bjorn, Robert. Hey, I know someone whose last name is Robert. Robert, Matthew, Kevin, Tom, Craig, Justin, Olivier.
Nice.
Ray,
Ryan.
Steven, Skylar, Nicholas,
Yep.
Matt, not Jackson, Matt, Eric, Andrew, Michael,
Vincent, yeah.
Vincent, Zane Plumley, Matt Jackson, Ben, Banana Man, and Leland.
Yep, and Leland. And the other guys, unfortunately, have dropped out of the race because of the incidents that they had.
Leland?
Yep, so Bradley Alice, who has not pitted yet, I don't believe so. Let's check the pit strategy. How about that? Yeah. So these guys that are in the top have not pitted, so the first person who has pit on the first 12 is actually Ryan. So it looks like depending on how quick and how far back he is from Bradley, when Bradley does go into the pit, maybe they will come out 1-2 and see how that all plays out as soon as those first 3 or 4 guys go in. So Matthew now going in from 6th place into the pit lane.
May we see that? May we see that car behind? I think that car. That one.
That one? Who is? Oh, that's Daniel.
I think that's the new one I go up. What is that? It's so. That's cool. I think I know what they are.
I think it's I think that's Teletubbies.
Teletubbies?
Yes, that looks like Teletubbies. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think I know what they are, but
I don't think that was your generation. Yeah, I don't know. He might get 2 points deducted for putting Teletubbies on there.
What? I don't get any what you're saying. I don't get anything.
Oh, we'll take points away for using Teletubbies.
Points away? Why?
Yep.
What's wrong with Teletubbies?
Oh, they're just crazy weird.
They're both weird.
Yep, so here are the guys. So Olivier, who was in first place after going through the pits, is now into 13th and cycling through as he is coming up on Matt Carroll in the Porsche 911. I like that color.
What color?
Matt. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's pretty neat looking. It's very racy. It got some paint on it for you.
I like Matt.
Purple wheels.
No, I like his earrings.
Yeah, oh, yep. Actually, the earrings are cool. And so there's a little bit of twitch as he's going to the braking zone, which allows Daniel. I'm sorry, not Daniel. Which allows who was that? Oh, Olivier to actually get back in front and get into a better position that when everyone cycles through, maybe get back into the lead.
And also for the newbies, sometimes we will do this sometimes in the commentaries.
Ben Warren goes around.
Ben
Warren.
What's his last? Ben Warren.
Yep.
Right. And
He's going to head into the pits, I believe. Yep, looks like he's got some damage.
so anyway, we might say that one of the Justin Halls is 1,000 years old.
That is true. You can't do that.
No, I do not.
Yeah.
It's not my boyfriend.
All right, so there is Nicholas Vincent coming in. I'm not sure. It looks like a bunch of oranges or
Oranges?
something on his car.
I think it's
yeah.
a bunch of fruit.
Yeah, there might be. We'll have to go back and look a little bit
Is
later.
there watermelon?
Maybe. So here's Eric as well. Oh,
Chicken legs.
Mr. Chicken Legs. Thank you, Eric, for putting in the stream that you guys did. I know you put a lot of work into it, and you have some multiple views with having 2 drivers and 2 views on the stream. So that was really awesome. So if you guys have a chance to, is if you don't like our broadcast, you can check over Shut Up and Drive It. And they also do in-car footage from 2 different drivers at the same time, which is kind of neat. So go and check those out. But we really thank you guys for being a part of streaming service and being a part of this league and making all the cars look good too. So it's always hard. And after winning the Team Cup last year, Shut Up and Drive It did by just a little bit. Going into the last race, it was between Martin Sports Car Club and Shut Up and Drive It by 6 points. And Shut Up and Drive It came through and actually won the Team Cup championship. So the first one that we had. So congratulations, guys. What are you looking at me for? I'm looking at you so you have something to talk about.
Hi. Mr. Chicken Legs here. Shut Up and Drive It, which is a nice thing, because Shut Up and Drive It, or some people, want me to drive with them, and that's still not happening.
No, not yet. So now we're going to check out some new camera views that I've worked on here just recently to see if we can catch some cool sights and views of the cars as they go around. What's that? Oh, the big oil can? Yeah, that's
French
a lot.
fries.
No, not French fries. That's Le Mans. That's in France. See French
Yeah.
fries, France, Le Mans.
Oh.
Okay.
We should
So
get
there goes Bradley into the pit. Oh no.
What?
I think he took a tow.
What? What?
Did Bradley spin out of first place? Yep. Yep. Oh man, that's not good. He'll have to come back from that one.
Is there a battle? 425.
So Daniel, yeah, there he is. Daniel's in pit lane from the lead, and we'll have to check on to see where the other guys are ending up as the leaders are going through. Chris Wells puts in his fastest time of 1:39.4. That is great for him.
He's slobbing weird, but I like it.
Yep. So there's Daniel. So he's getting his pit. He's getting his pit stop in. And checking in with Kevin Medina again, still in 12th place. So he's been holding true to that 12th place.
I know someone named Kevin.
Kevin who?
The cat. Kevin the cat.
Kevin the cat. Is it Kevin with the C? Or cat with the K?
I think it's a K.
You do? Okay. Not sure. All right, Matthew Montalvo putting his fastest time of the race. So it's great to see these guys going to 15. All right, you need to pick a name so you can ride along with somebody.
Got it. Okay,
Just pick a name, any name.
you.
No, not me.
That's
Somebody else.
okay. I know. Matt.
Which Matt?
Matt.
Which Matt? We got more Matts.
I know. Matt Jackson.
You want to ride along with Matt Jackson.
I was just making some fun.
He's going to be mad. All right, he's got his driver position seated way high.
Oh, wait. I just remembered. The commentator's curse.
Yeah, that's right. It is the commentator's curse.
Commentator's curse.
So here we are going through, and of course I need to find, I forgot to get the map out.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you forgot to tell me to get the map.
Sorry.
Oh boy, I'm looking.
sorry.
I'm looking. He's driving. He missed. We're at turn 1. Now he's in the turn 2. Oh, that's definitely not the map. All right,
Nope.
no, that's Sebring.
That's
That's next
too small.
weekend. All right, that's Road Atlanta. That I don't know what that one was. Do we even race on that one?
I don't
All right.
even
Oh,
think
look, I found it.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
So
there's only a few.
It's all right. He's going right here, right now.
Pittsburgh Pine.
Parabolica. All right, he's coming up to the hairpin.
Pittsburgh.
Nuts.
Hamburger spray.
No, Spitzkern. I have no idea. They're gonna.
Spit.
Yeah, they're gonna kill me for about that one. All right, so going in. Well, this one's not named, but it's he's going into the Mercedes Arena, is what they call it. I think it was named after Mercedes from the Formula One team.
We'll call it hamburger.
Okay.
Okay, and then he has to go straight and forward, and then he'll come up onto
Yep. So he's on.
shake and bake.
No, not yet. So he's coming up right here, which is called
Molby One Kenobi.
Mobile One Curve, and then going into this hairpin.
Shocky Kuvi.
Sax Curve.
I can't read. Then Surfy
Sud Curve. That's like the last curve. So I think Sud Curve is like South Curve, because this one over here is Nord Curve, which is North Curve.
Then North Curve.
Yep. So there is our one lap of the track. So sorry that it was actually so late, but we'll be more prepared next time. All right. So who's our best shake and baker right now?
Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, it's still Tom Jester.
Yep, it is. Yep. So he's still
There's
doing
only
good.
one more. I think it's Elephant.
Oh, I'm not even gonna.
Elephant Pineberg.
Sure, we'll go with that one. All right, so Skylar and Matthew are duking it out right now, as you can see on the screen, and Matthew's giving chase as they're going through. Where are they going through? Oh, there we go. They're going into turn 2
Blinking.
right now. Yeah, blinking lights telling Steve, get out of the way, move over.
Move. Oh.
Yep.
Cow. Okay. One more thing, hopefully I have to explain to the newbies about the commentator's curse. Every time we stay with someone, everyone crashes. Commentator's curse. Wah, ha, 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 ha.
All right, so there is your favorite barbecue car.
Yeah. He's
So
got
let's-
a golden tooth.
Yep, so let's give you. Whoop, not that one.
Oh.
There we go. So-
He's going to explode.
He's not gonna explode. He just goes off track sometimes.
Maybe now.
Nope, not yet. But
Yeah.
when he hits the brake, you better get those marshmallows ready.
Oh, I got my marshmallow. I got 5
Okay.
on there.
He's getting ready. As soon as that first sign comes in, boom, get ready.
Oh, they're so sticky. Can I have some hamburgers next time?
So there's the inside of the McLaren MP412C GT3, which is a mouthful for everybody. For Andrew, he's the only one driving this car, the McLaren. But he, after using it last season, he's come to terms with it and has been pretty good. And of course, like I said, qualifying second, going through as Zane Plumey gives chase, trying to get up more places, hopefully a little higher than when he started.
I got a little bit toasted.
A little bit toasted.
My hamburger's cold.
I get a little bit toasted too sometimes.
Wait, what?
Well, what am I drinking today?
Bourbon wine. Bourbon wine.
No, not bourbon wine.
Bourbon.
Well, we're in Tennessee.
Beer.
No.
What?
Oh boy, Jack
Jack
Daniels.
potatoes? Jack potatoes.
Yeah, some jacked up potatoes. All right, so Eric and Kevin, both in the 139s. Andrew now picking up pace, moving up a lot of places from second to last, now up to 13th. And Banana Man. Banana Man has spun around going through turn 1 right through there. And hopefully they stay clear as Zane Plumey comes through and is able to take into the curve. going through there. So Skylar also has a race going on with himself as he's trying to come to terms and get past Matthew. So it looks like Matthew had gone through. So Oliveira has come back to 6th. So Daniel's still leading this race by 3.5 seconds over Ryan. Yeah, I know. Well, actually, that's his race face. The other time he was smiling and he wasn't leading the race, but now he's like "Arr."
He's like, I have no one now. Oh, this is a fun race. We got Hoobie Doobies.
Teletubbies.
Teletubbies. Then we have 8 laps to go when we got a singing koala. Or a sloth.
Yep, so looks like
Tubby.
yeah, it looks like Daniel's coming up on Ben Warren, a lap car, so there he goes wide, lets him go through. So yeah, we are coming into the close of the race.
Fastest lap.
Whoa, Oliver going 1:37.8, definitely the fastest lap. I don't think that's the first 1:37 we've seen the whole entire time.
Nice. Lap 19 out of 20. We're
Yep.
almost done.
Here's Chris Wells. He was having a rough day today. He got banged around and beat up by a couple of guys. Unfortunately, we did miss those crashes. And I will say that this season, Lexi and I are actually going to do some live recordings, which allows some more fun we can have with all the buttons and everything that's on the screens to go back and replay some of the action that we missed that happens during the race, so we can get and help out that way.
Wait, I mean in Florida, like we're standing with microphones?
No.
Here?
We'll watch the race as it happens live, and then we'll use the really cool
Microphone?
really cool replay function, and then the slow mo. Yeah, the slow mo. The slow mo. Like that.
That was so cool! That was so awesome of you to do that.
Okay, well there's Skylar. Definitely catching the draft. It looks like the inside going into the Mobile 1 curve, and come on, camera, get with it. Okay, so backed off just to make sure that he was not going to take himself and Matthew out as they're coming into, which is close to what Lexi likes to call. Where's Daniel? There he goes. And there it is.
White flag.
White flag.
White flag.
Last lap. So this is actually very interesting.
Tubby Tubbies.
Yeah, not Teletubbies. Daniel, so far is leading laps, which I believe might be the first time he's actually leading laps after everyone has done their pit stop. Justin Barrera going off to the side there. Looks to get an issue with turn number 2, but he's getting back up to speed right now.
Can you believe it? Oh my goodness, he's even passing the last person.
Yep, he is lapping the last person. Chris wasn't the last person, but yeah, so there was a lot of carnage. There's a lot of difficulty. So I don't know if it's the first lap or having a lot of new people here, but Daniel is actually leading a race. We're going to check in with these guys going side by side, getting ready to go into the hairpin. And Skylar has the inside and pushes him out just a little wide, gets the back end loose, and it looks like Matthew might have a little bit better grip coming out of the corners. They're going to go side by side, moving through, going into the Mercedes infield. Is still side by side. How is this going to work out? I think Skylar's going to try the over-under right here, and sure does, and comes out, gets a better drive, and still side by side. But Matthew in front just by a hair as they get ready to go through. And this is one of the better races here for position right now. And I know Justin is trying to play catch up with Matt Jackson right there to catch another time going through. But Skylar and Matthew, as you can see the tire smoke coming off with these guys going into the last corners. I mean, I hate to do it, but got to say there is Daniel Kroger Ciro with his first win for the Martin Sports Car Club iRacing League. Congratulations on that. So say it.
Okay,
Checker flag!
Okay. Checker flag.
All right, so all the cars are passing the start-finish line right now.
Oil, french fries.
No,
Maybe.
you don't cook french fries in that oil. You could, but it might be bad. So we're going to give that dude a name, waving the flag over there in the stand. I think he has an official name.
Berman.
I'll have to look it up. So some of the races, I think, still for position here is Bradley and Michael Day
ran out
coming
of
through.
gas.
And yep, Michael just by less than a second be able to get through. And let's see, Zane Plumley's finished. Craig went through. Nick Vincent, where did he go?
Nicholas, wasn't he
There
the
he
oval
goes.
guy?
He is the oval guy, but he's slowly turning into a road guy.
Okay,
Yeah,
yep, it is fruit.
Yeah, he's got a fruit stand all over that thing. All right, and Tom Jessen. Oh, he did not end up as the shake and bake guy. Yep, so we have a couple shake and bake winners.
Oh no! Wait, no, but there's 13.
Oh,
Remember?
Robert Elder, yes, moved up 13th. Oh, he hit the blue cone.
Wait, what's
How
a
much
blue
is the blue cone? Is that like 5 seconds?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't think I've ever heard. Also, it's really out of place with the orange cone.
Yep.
And
Woo.
you
So that was a race. What do you think?
That was awesome. I had so much fun. It was so funny, and it was like he was like singing in like the sloth, and there was this guy, and then there was this other guy who's named Berman. Also the Berman. The Berman name is because we named the two bees out in our mailbox. The boy was Berman, and the girl was Chelsea.
Oh boy, now we're naming bees. Okay, all right. So let's get to the final results as Chris Wells drives through the picture there. That's great. Daniel, congratulations on your win for ZP Motorsports. Clear by almost 4 seconds over Ryan Flannery in second. Rounding out the podium is Justin Hall for Shut Up and Drive It. So congratulations to you three. The rest of the field goes with Olivier Bellinger in fourth, Skylar Gregg in fifth, followed by Robert Elder, Matt Carroll, and Eric Lightsey in sixth, seventh, and eighth. Vincent in ninth, Bjorn in 10th, a great run for him. He's got to work on his SDK, not to be privateer, but part of Shut Up and Drive It. Matthew Montalvo in 11th. Kevin Medina, he started 12th, was in the 12th for the race, and finished 12th as highest MSCC. So congratulations, Kevin. That's a great race for you. Andrew going from second to last, back up to 13th for ZT Motorsports. Will help out with their team points. Zane Plumley in 14th is the highest Tennessee SCCA driver for those guys. They need a lot of help right now. Michael Day in 15th. Bradley in 16th, unfortunately spun out of the lead. Craig Klein in 17th. Nicholas is in 18th. And I'm looking for my cursor to move this.
19. Oh, wait, I can go down the rest.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, now I can finally. We went to Nicholas, right?
Yep, they're going on 19th.
Now Tom. 19th is Tom Jessen, number 78. And next is 20, Matt Jackson, 113. Justin, Steven, Banana Man, Crispy Wells, Ben.
And 25th.
And 25th, Ben
Warren.
26th, Leland Giddens.
Yep.
27, Jesse Olson, and 28, Bob Bleacher.
Yeah, didn't get to talk about him too much, unfortunately.
Yeah, Bob Bleacher.
Had a bad day, but yes, there's your final results. So hopefully we'll see you back next week for another great race as we are at the Sebring circuit, which will start in the late afternoon and go into the dark. So that should be interesting to see the guys racing into the lights for the last couple laps. So thank you very much. Say goodbye, Lexi.
Bye.
And hope you had a great time. Thank you again.